Lakers Nation, what is going on, guys? So, welcome back to the channel with another video. It's late at night. If you guys don't know who I am, my real name is Shara Fields, it's Mr. 81. But we just got some breaking news, and the NBA draft is officially over, which means there's going to be some, college basketball prospect or some young players that are pretty much going to be signing on two-way contracts or, Exhibit 10, so they have a chance to prove themselves. But today, the Lakers did trade up in the second round to go get a 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" wing by the name of Aduo Thero. He did play for Arkansas Razorbacks, but he also played for Kentucky Wildcats, right? Which I think is very interesting. But we just got some recent news and update coming from, ESPN and some other sources and article that Villanova star Eric Dixon has agreed to a two-way NBA contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. Sources tell ESPN Shamshania. So the Lakers have been looking for some more wing depth. We lacked that. We needed some more size, versatility, relentless on this team. We really don't have that other than Jared Vanderbilt, Dorian Finney-Smith. He has a player option. We'll see if he does come back. But William Hachimura is not really known on the defense end. He's known on, the offensive end a little bit. He has three-point shooting, a little bit more scoring. But Eric Dixon is an interesting, prospect. He was pretty much mocked in some boards, especially at the Lakers at pick 55. But he was the number one scorer in college basketball last season. He did shoot 41% from three-point range, which is actually incredible. So I'm going to break down his game. He's 24 years of age. He's older, more seasoned, which the Lakers really do like. He's listed at 6'8", so he's tall. He's a wing. He does weigh about 265 pounds, so that's a bright side of things. He has the strength, the physicality, so he can bang with the big boys. But he did play 5 years in college as a senior at Villanova Wildcats, which is a prestigious school. We're seeing a lot of, guys succeed in the NBA. Not all of them, but there's some like Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges, Dante DiVincenzo. So those are just, great examples. But he was an NCAA scoring champ. So those are the pros, I meant to say. But as a senior, he did average around 23.3 points per game, shot 45.1% from the field, 5.1 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 0.3 blocks, 0.0 steals, and shot around 81.3% from the foul line on 6.1 attempts per game. So that is very good. 35 games played, all starts, playing around 34.7 minutes a night. Now, I'm going to start with the strengths and then the weaknesses, but starting with the strengths, he's a skilled scoring big with range out to, the three-point line and strong, post presence. But his weaknesses is obviously he's undersized, for a center, so you could pretty much put him small ball. But he's big. It's just that he doesn't really have the size. If you go and trying to say, he's kind of reminds me of like a bigger, William Hachimura, right? But he does struggle defensively against quicker, twitchier, longer, athletic players, especially at the wing position, which is a concern. But you also got an prospect that I do want to talk about is RJ Davis. He's signing Exhibit 10 contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. League sources inform at Ball Report X. So I'm going to break down his game. Also, he did play for the North Carolina Tar Heels, a fifth-year senior, second all-time leading scorer in that, franchise. He's age 23, so he's older. He's 6 foot. He is undersized, but he is a combo guard. Does play the guard position. Does weigh about 181 pounds. Starting with the strengths, he's a crafty scorer and a playmaker with deep shooting range. And he's a pretty much elite, free throw, shooter, which is very good. But obviously, the weaknesses, he is undersized guard with, limited defensive impact and average athleticism, right? But going into his stats, he did average around the season 17.2 points per game, shot 41.3% from the field, 3.4 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 0.1 blocks, 1 steal, and shot 35.4% from the three-point line on 6.5 attempts, and shot 87.3% from the foul line on 4.5 attempts. 4.5 attempts, 37 games played, all starts, playing around 34.3 minutes a night, and his projected draft range was at least second round to undrafted. I did see some mock drafts. Pretty much he did participate in pre-draft workouts with the New Orleans Pelicans, who did hold the 7th overall pick, but This is a first round. They did get Tariq Queen. I'm pretty sure was like traded from another team. I can't believe, or I can't even remember, not believe, but they were saying they could potentially trade back to acquire him in the second round or sign him as an undrafted free agent. But there you go. He's undrafted and he's on Exhibit 10. So, Lakers fans, NBA fans, general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about this two, prospects? The Lakers have done a very good job of finding, hidden gems, time in the rush, especially in the second round. You got guys like Alex Caruso, obviously Austin Reeves. So, I'm looking forward to, the Summer League to watch these two guys. But I do like the work that our GM Rob Pelinka did getting Adoro, whatever, how you pronounce his name right. So the Lakers got us some more wing depth. But yeah, man, I'm out of your piece. Cheers.